When I came on my visit, I can still remember it. I came with my mom, and we met Coach Mason Holder immediately. And he was just the type of person who was, he was straight to the point. He said that he was going to make, a strong young man out of me, and my mom obviously loved that. He stressed education. I knew at that point I wanted to become a teacher, so he talked just as much about the educational part as the athletic part, and I just knew that right away that it was the right fit for me.
He was a great high school player. He was a running back, wasn't very tall, but had outstanding speed. But the biggest thing I can remember about him is his quickness. He could stop on a dime and turn and go a different direction. Just amazing to watch him on the field.
Patrick Jackson was my roommate, and he could attest that I never went to bed until 2 or 3 in the morning the night before game days. I just got so excited.
The thing that I remember the most about Stevie, especially on day games, on the night before a game, you would think that he would want to get some sleep. It was actually the opposite.
I just love Saturday morning waking up, having breakfast with the team. If it was a road trip, riding the bus, going out to dinner the night before.
We'd probably try to go to bed at about 11 o'clock, and then at about 11:30, after he's talking to me for about a half hour, we'd finally get up, and then we'd sit down and we'd watch Coming to America, which we knew all the words to, and Lean on Me. Those were our 2 favorite movies that we watched all the time. So we'd sit up and about 3 o'clock in the morning. We'd go to George Webb, and then finally get to bed about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
But just overall, I just really love the experience of, leaving Van Male Fieldhouse, walking down to the field, seeing the crowd, people cheering, walking hand in hand with my teammates, and getting ready for battle. That overall was my fondest experience.
Outstanding athlete, there's no question about that. He was very highly thought of by everybody on the athletic staff.
By the time he left Carroll, he had most of the offensive records at Carroll.
I'd say the greatest lesson is that you always have to work hard because there's always people dependent on you. In life, that's obviously the case. Being, in my job as a principal, being a father, out on the football field, being one of the team leaders, being the captain, and I've taken that lesson here, from Carroll College, and really taken that into the rest of my life, I would say.